Hello guys, I welcome back you to my YouTube channel. So today we're gonna talk about the liver CVC. I'm sorry for the name. Name is written as the lung CVC, but we're gonna talk about the liver CVC. So if you haven't watched my video about the lung CVC, then please watch it because I have already uploaded it in my previous section of videos. So please watch it. Now we're gonna talk about the liver CVC. So here if you can see the two diagrams, one is of heart and right side on the liver. So guys, now we will see the causes of the liver CVC. So here are the some causes of the liver CVC. This is the right side of the heart. Failure of the right side of the heart. Right side heart failure is the most common cause of the liver CVC. So it is the most common cause. Other also can happen like if there is the stenosis of this tricuspid valve stenosis. Or if there is the obstruction of inferior vena cava or the hepatic vein, right? So what is the mechanism? So see, this is the central vein, this is the liver, and in the liver I have just made the like a schematic diagram. So this is the central vein, this is the central vein, these are the hepatocytes, and this is the portal triad. So what happened basically, this central vein is connected to the inferior vena cava. So it is connected to the inferior vena cava like this. From central vein the blood goes to the inferior vena cava like this, and from the inferior vena cava blood goes to the right side of the heart in the right atrium, and then to the right ventricle, and from right ventricle it goes to the pulmonary artery, and then goes to the lung for the filtration of the blood. So this is the normal phenomena. What happens, this is the normal physiology. So what happened during the right side of the heart failure, which is the most common cause of the lung CVC. So in the right side of the heart failure, the right ventricle is not able to pump the blood to the lung. So if the right if it cannot pump the blood to the semilunar wall, through the semilunar wall into the pulmonary trunk, so what is going to happen, the blood will get accumulated inside the right ventricle like this. So deoxygenated blood will get accumulated here. So this is the deoxygenated blood, right, which is coming from the all over the tissue. So because of the deoxygenated blood accumulation inside the right side of the heart, inside the right ventricle, so there is the increase in hydrostatic pressure, which is because of which the heart will, as a result, heart will get accumulated inside the right atrium also. See this, the exit point of the blood from the heart is blocked. See, this point is got blocked. So because of the right side heart failure, blood cannot exit out this blood. So blood will get accumulated inside the right ventricle, and as a result it will get accumulated in the right atrium also, and from the right atrium it will get accumulated into the superior vena cava and in the inferior vena cava. So if it get accumulated inside the superior vena cava, it will cause increased pressure in the jugular vein. Okay, and if it and because of the accumulation of blood inside the inferior vena cava, then the blood will get accumulated into the hepatic vein, and it will get accumulated into the central vein also. And what it is the deoxygenated blood, right? It is the deoxygenated blood which will get accumulated. First, because of the heart failure, heart cannot pump out the blood out of the heart, so it will get accumulated inside the right ventricle. As a result, it will get accumulated into the right atrium, then into the superior vena cava, in the inferior vena cava, and from the inferior vena cava it will get accumulated into the central vein, and from central vein it will go to the portal triad. Okay, from here it will go to the portal triad, and in the portal triad it will get accumulated inside the portal vein. So this is the mechanism how the lung CVC is happening. So what happened here, due to the there will be the increase of the deoxygenated blood at the tissue level, right? Tissue level. This is what we call the congestion. See, I have already made the video about the congestion and the hyperemia, and the congestion is the increase of the blood at the tissue level. That too, it is the deoxygenated blood because of the right sided of the heart failure, because of the right, it can be the left sided heart failure also, and because of the occlusion of the heart vein, like that. So this is what is the congestion. So this is the mechanism of the lung, sorry, it is not the lung CVC, I'm sorry, it is the liver CVC. So this is the liver CVC. This is what happened in the right sided heart failure, and in the left sided heart failure it will cause the lung CVC in the left sided heart failure, and in the right sided heart failure it will cause the liver CVC. So now now we will see this is all the mechanism. Now we will see the morphology. So in morphology we will discuss the gross and the microscopy features. So because of this, because of the accumulation of the deoxygenated blood at the tissue level, so because of the deoxygenated blood, it will cause the necrosis because of the hypoxia. So because of the deoxygenated blood, it will cause hypoxia, which will lead to the necrosis, right? So can you see here, first necrosis will occur in the central vein, at the central vein, and afterwards it gonna occur in the portal vein. Okay, so here the necrosis will occur more, and as contrast to the central vein, necrosis at the portal region will occur less. So necrosis at the central vein is, necrosis at central vein area is high, and at the portal triad, at the portal level, it is necrosis is low, because here the deoxygenated blood is so much, here is very less. So so because of the deoxygenated blood, there will be the hypoxia, and there is the necrosis, and because of the necrosis, it will lead to the formation of dark bands. Because necrosis will occur dark in color, so it will lead to the formation of the dark bands in the central lobular area, in the central lobular area where is the central vein is situated. So this is what occur if there is a congestion of the deoxygenated blood because of the right-sided heart failure. And what happened in the portal triad, here deoxygenated blood is very less, so necrosis occurring at the portal region will be less. So here the so here the necrosis will be very less as compared to the central lobular area. So what happened here, we gonna see the light bands because of the more oxygenated blood. So because of the more oxygenated blood, and in the portal region, it will also show the fatty changes, which will cause the formation of the light bands. So light bands occur because of the more oxygenated blood and the fatty changes, while the dark bands occur because of the necrosis, and dark bands occur at the central lobular area, while the light bands occurring at the portal region, okay, or at the periportal area. So now we're gonna see its morphology. So obviously, if there is a congestion of the blood, there will be the hepatomegaly. So liver size of the liver will get increased due to the hepatomegaly, because edema can occur there because of the increase in the hydrostatic pressure. Hydrostatic pressure will get increased, and it will lead to the edema, and which will cause the hepatomegaly. So because of the hepatomegaly, the size of the liver will get increased, and weight will get also increased because of the more blood inside the liver. So because of the more accumulation of the blood inside the liver, so its weight will get also increased, and it will occur tensed. Okay, and there we gonna see the alternative light and dark bands. Why light will occur at the periportal region, while the dark band will occur at the central lobular region. Dark is because of the necrosis. Why necrosis? Because of the hypoxia. And why hypoxia? Because of the deoxygenated blood. That is why we're gonna get the dark bands. And why light bands? Because of the oxygenated blood and the fatty changes at the periportal area. So we're gonna get increase in size, increase in weight, and the liver will appear tensed. It will be having the alternative light and the dark bands. And in the microscopy, can I write microscopy here? Yeah. So what occur in the in microscopy, we're gonna see congestion and hemorrhage at central vein. So here central vein get because of the congestion, so central vein will get congestion, and hemorrhage we're gonna see at the central vein, inside the central vein, and we're gonna see hypoxia because of the deoxygenated blood at the central lobular area. And we're gonna see if this condition, if the venous congestion will occur for longer moment of the time, if it will occur for longer period of time, it will get the fibrosis also. Fibrosis if it occur for the longer duration. So guys, this is about the CVC of the liver. I'm sorry, mistakenly I haven't erased this lung CVC because previous video I was making of the lung CVC only. So this is all about the liver CVC. So guys, if this is very simple, there's nothing to mug up. So guys, if you like my video, then please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.